So, Mama, you were telling me how you two met.
Well, to start from the beginning, my mom sent me to Lawton, Oklahoma to get me away from St. Louis. So I was staying with my aunt. And when I got ready to go back home, she didn't want me to go back to St. Louis. So she asked this friend of hers to introduce me to someone. So me
Wait, she wanted to hook you up with somebody?
ain't up because she wanted me to stay in Lawton,
Oh,
Oklahoma.
wow. Okay.
So she asked her friend to introduce me to someone. And so Mary and Dave Washington introduced me to your dad. And how they did, they picked me up and took me to Fort Sill base. And your dad was coming out of the barracks to come to the car. And when he got outside the door and stepped, he took his coat and threw it over his shoulder. And I told him right then, I don't like him. I don't even want to meet.
That is Daddy, how did you know that couple that introduced you? How did you know them?
Oh, well, he was in the same unit that I was in. He was just in a different section. And he told me that he wanted me to go out with him and he had somebody he wanted me to meet.
A blind date.
So I agreed. And,
Because he thought he was going to get,
oh, you better say that then.
Mama, what'd you say?
Because he thought he was going to get some nookie.
Oh, God. This is not something the daughter ever wants to hear. So, Daddy, okay, she said when you came out, you threw the jacket over your shoulder.
Right.
Is that your memory as well?
Yeah, but I didn't think about it at the time.
Yeah, right. Because he was arrogant.
Oh, so you thought the shoulder thing, the jacket over the shoulder, meant he was arrogant?
Yes.
Well, did you think he was cute at least?
Really? That just took everything away from me.
Isn't that something?
It really did. And I didn't even want to go out with him. But they kept on insisting. He's a good guy.
Well, what did you think about Mama when you came out?
She seemed like a kind of a quiet, how would you say,
This was 1962 though, so she might have been quiet then.
and what would I say? Like that she was well raised,
Okay. So did you go out on your first date that night?
I can't remember exactly what we did that evening. Because the four of us went somewhere. Yes, we did. We went to the what restaurant? The NCO Club or
I believe that's what it was.
yeah, the NCO Club, and they served dinner there. Yes, we went out to dinner that night at the NCO Club, and I didn't eat much, and I said I just want a chicken, and he said that's a whole chicken. I said no, it's not. Who's gonna serve and cook a whole chicken? And I just want a piece of chicken. He said that's a whole chicken. So I ordered it. And it was a whole.
And Daddy, you learned this was the beginning of times of her being stubborn and not believing you when you said something.
It was a Cornish hen. That's what it was.
Ah.
Cornish hen.
Okay, so they brought you the whole hen.
The whole hen.
And he was trying to tell you they were gonna bring you the whole hen.
Yes. And I didn't even eat the whole wing off of it because I didn't eat much.
Wow.
Eat
So, did you have a second and a third date before you left, or?
Yeah, we went out quite.
Okay, so how did you end up going out more than one time with the guy you didn't even like and didn't even want to go out with at all?
Because they kept insisting, Vera, you got to give it a chance. They just kept saying, I'm with him, so I know he's a good guy. You'll like him if you get to know him. And so I did it to please them. And Aunt Ethel told me, girl, going out with the guy, what could you lose? I said, if you let him have his way, my virginity.
Maybe I shouldn't share this. But we do know eventually he did.
Yes, but I was married.
Because Yvonne was born.
Yes.
You got married in October 62 and she was born the next September, about 11 months later.
Yeah. But I can tell you a good story.
Oh, Lord.
One night he picked me up to go out to come over Aunt Ethel and pick me up for us to go out on a date. And when he went to he had borrowed a car. And he was going to take me on a
He's
date,
laughing already.
But he went straight to a hotel. And we got to the hotel. I said, I'm not going in there with you. And he said, why not? I think we all right together. Why can't we go in there? I said, I'm not going in there with you. And he got so mad that he put the car in reverse. And when he backed up, he hit a fire hydrant. And water shot up. Like, I mean, it was shot up so high, the fireman had to come. And
Daddy, do you remember this as well?
I couldn't forget it.